Hello one and all. This is the fifth episode of Economics in Action and second video of macroeconomics. In this video, I will introduce some terms related to unemployment in the market. So let's go. What are employment and unemployment? Employment is the number of people currently involved in the economy, either full-time or part-time. Whereas unemployment is the number of people who are actively looking for a job but are not involved in any kind of work. So the sum of employment and unemployment in any economy is equal to the labor force of that economy. Now, we need to know about three different terms related to unemployment in any economy. They are discouraged workers, marginally attached workers, and underemployment. Discouraged workers are the non-working people who are capable of working but have given up looking for a job given the state of the job market. While marginally attached workers are those workers who would like to be employed and have looked for a job in the past but are not currently looking for a job. Similarly, underemployment is the number of people who work part-time because they cannot find a full-time job. The unemployment occurs in two different ways, naturally and cyclically. Let's see what they are. Within the naturally occurring unemployment, there are two types of unemployment. They are frictional unemployment and structural unemployment. What is frictional unemployment? In a free market, the workers are not always satisfied with their work and they tend to quit their work. After quitting the work, most of them need to spend some amount of time to find another job of their interest or another job with higher pay. So the workers who spend time looking for employment are engaged in job search. And frictional unemployment is unemployment due to the time workers spend in a job search. The next one is structural unemployment. Let's talk about a scenario of a job market. Sometimes in the job market, the number of required mechanical engineers is about 7,000 in a particular year, but the number of graduates is more than 10,000. In this case, the number of job seekers is greater than the number of jobs available. Despite the economy being at the peak of the business cycle, this sort of unemployment can be seen in the market, which is termed as structural unemployment. Let's see how this arises. As we know that the supply and demand model tells us that the price of a good, service, or factor of production tends to move toward an equilibrium level that matches the quantity supplied with the quantity demanded. This is equally true in general of labor markets. In this graph, we can see that the number of labor demand and labor supplied is equal at a wage called an equilibrium wage rate. Structural unemployment occurs when the wage rate is higher than the equilibrium wage rate, which might occur due to various factors like minimum wages, labor unions, efficiency wages, government policies, and many others. Well, minimum wage is generally the wage threshold provided by the government which a market should follow. But if the minimum wage set by the government is greater than the equilibrium wage, it will lead to unemployment in the market. Similarly, the labor unions also fight for minimum wage and various other rights of workers that will eventually decrease the number of jobs available in any company. Efficiency wages are the wages that the employers set above the equilibrium wage as an incentive to the employees that will also lead to structural unemployment. Also, if the government shows generosity to the unemployed workers, the workers' incentive to quickly find a job decreases and hence will lead to unemployment. Well, this was all about naturally occurring unemployment. But we also need to know that unemployment does not always occur naturally. Sometimes the recession in the market will also lead to unemployment. We need to get introduced to another term called cyclical unemployment, which is the deviation of the actual rate of unemployment from the natural rate due to downturns in the business cycle. We have seen this in many cases like the Great Depression, the recession of 2008, and many other recession cycles. Well, this is all about the employment in any economy. Please comment for any queries and do not forget to subscribe the channel. Thank you everyone and stay blessed.